You want to know where you can shove that flashlight?
Lock the door when I leave.
Yep, you go ahead and do what you have to do. I'll be fine. Alone, but fine. In a cabin straight from a horror movie.
What's up, everyone? So I'm trying this again. I tried recording just, a little bit earlier, and for whatever reason, the frame rate was extremely low.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al.
So I'm playing Alan Wake on the Series X using Auto-HDR. So what you should be seeing if you're watching this on an HDR display is basically Alan Wake in full HDR.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
The brights should be brighter. The colors should be more vibrant. It's a shame too, because the chapter I just played had some good effects to show everything off, if that makes sense.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson.
I'm recording this on an AverMedia 4K Pro capture card. You can record in HDR. Now, the weird thing is, I've done testing with this card before, and the performance seemed good. This is also the first time I'm trying to record my voice along with the game audio, so hopefully, hopefully everything comes out alright. Because that was another part of the problem. It didn't record the audio.
Crime and punishment. The cancer.
In typical Remedy fashion, we have
but some crimes
made-up TV shows playing on TVs within the game. They did something similar with Max Payne. Now, I downloaded a handful of older games that did not have HD. That did not.
Vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Rusty, damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming!
Please, help me! Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone! Please help! Help me!
So things like that spark, that's going to be brighter for you in
Hello?
HDR.
Back here!
Now, if you're
Back here!
watching this in SDR, it's going to look exactly the
Wake?
same as it would in SDR for you.
Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. Shh. Good boy.
Now, surprisingly, this game looks pretty good. doesn't even run at a native 720p on this.
The only way
360.
to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
But they do use, I don't want to call it a reconstruction technique, but they use, I guess it's some form of reconstruction on top of 4 times MSAA. So the game does look, because I think it renders at like 640p, so it looks cleaner than a typical 640p game. They basically did this because of all the volumetric lights in the game, basically from the flashlights.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty! Rusty!
The ground was covered with water.
Oh, crap.
I just need hunting licenses.
Now this game does take some cues from, or influence from Twin Peak. And other things such as when the enemies, they disintegrate into sparks, those should be
Something
brighter.
had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Fishing
Is only permitted
for those visitors who purchase a park
fishing.
license. Obey
The park ranger's instructions.
at all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never
No approach closer than 100 yards.
to bears and wolves. Never approach any other
Wildlife
closer than pets must be leashed.
at all times
Never leave your pet
and unattended.
It is
Against the law.
to remove any
Natural objects.
or historical artifacts from the park. This includes even
Rocks.
you may.
I mean, I absolutely love, even though I never really consider this game scary, the atmosphere is absolutely amazing. So knock on wood, it looks like the frame rate's holding up. Hopefully the audio also comes through.
What? What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Now these street lights or spotlights, whatever you want to call them, they act as checkpoints, but then they also fill up your health if you're hurt.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Now see, stuff like that really telegraph where enemies are coming from. I think that hurts the horror aspect of it. For whatever reason, it likes to default over the left shoulder. That kind of bugs me because I'm so used to shooters having it default over the right shoulder. And there is a stamina system in play where you can only run for so long. Now where you see the shadows creeping in here and it's moving around a lot with the fog, that means you're going to get jumped. That means the shadow power or whatever the entity is in the area. Hey, hello. Oh! I thought I dodged it in time. So those bigger characters or enemies are supposed to be kind of the tanks. If there's one complaint in this game, it's probably the lack of enemy variety. You have your standard enemies like that. They'll go down in 2 bullets. You have your tanks, which we just fought. I can hear someone. Oh, shit. But then you have your other sets of enemies that are faster and will they'll go down in 1 shot. Hopefully I have enough bullets. Oh, well, that just sucks. So there's kind of a trick where you can stun them with the flashlight. And then, you can then whittle down the shield or whatever is protecting them. Okay, hopefully I can get some ammo in here. Nice. You could veer off the path and there's like additional weapons or ammo. So that guy that's right there, yeah, see how he went down in 1 shot? Shit, I'm stuck. Oh wow, I actually didn't get hit still. Now, if you focus in the the flashlight, it does drain the shields faster. What? I dodged that. Now, you can also find flare guns. They kind of act like grenade launchers. And flares, they kind of act like grenades. So, I mean, obviously light is a weapon in this game. Okay. Now, if something does go wrong with the recording and you do see some kind of frame drops, that's just the capture card or the capture. This game runs rock solid. Okay, so where the hell am I supposed to go? It's been years since I played this. Oh, I know. So my memory isn't entirely fresh on everything in this game. Now, hopefully, after Microsoft, you know, after the backwards compatibility team, I should say, I imagine they're probably working through maybe some kinks or whatnot that the general audience or consumers are going to find on the Series X. That would freak the hell out of me.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up.
But as I was saying, I really hope that...
I got it
Oh,
for
shit.
ya. How's that?
I really hope Microsoft continues making like enhances backwards compatible games, because if there's any game that really should have it, okay, we're just gonna, yeah, if there's any game that should have it, it should be this. If this game got a 9 times resolution boost, that would be amazing.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. Just a little longer. Scare them off.
Now, things like these flares, they should also
Get some
appear
light on
brighter.
those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it.
Move, come on. You can see all the real-time lighting and shadows. That's pretty much the reason why they needed to run this game in a low
you're
resolution.
feeling better now, Wake. All cozy and safe.
I mean, outside of this guy potentially
Better
kidnapping
get
my
ready.
wife,
They'll be on us soon.
I don't like him. Now, another benefit of HDR is
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake. Pow! Move out! Yeah! That's right!
another benefit. Wow, this guy's aim sucks. This is mine. Of backwards compatibility is this game is dark, and there's more granularity or shades of darkness and brightness in HDR. So in areas where there might be, oh my god. Come on, dude. Shoot him. This guy can't hit the broadside of a barn for crying out loud.
There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
I should have dodged that. Come on. There you go. Was that it? So we were at the end before.
The act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were going to say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're going to bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her and I'll...
You're gonna give me the manuscript, or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and
Whoa.
he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Whoa!
What the hell?
I thought that was a manuscript.
Rusty had warned me about these times. It hurt like hell. But I was scared.
That actually kind of made me jump. I was wondering why it wasn't giving me the prompt to hit B to pick it up. I forgot all about these in this game. I don't even know if I'm going in the right direction. At least one good thing is you know when you're done with the current firefight because the last enemy will arrive in slow motion. Oh my god. What the hell? I absolutely love this game. If you enjoyed Twin Peaks type the show, then you almost owe it to yourself to try this game out if you could. It's available on the 360, the Xbox One, Series X, and PC. I have no idea where the hell I'm going again. Oh, here we go. I don't remember. I think you can shoot like the axes and stuff they throw out of the air. But I'm not sure. I mean, the HDR really adds to the color and depth. I don't know if it's in this chapter, but eventually there is a part where like it gets nuts. Like police cars are getting tossed around by the darkness. Do I have... okay. And I can only imagine how awesome that looks in HDR with the color lighting. Should probably use these flares more often. And I like how Remedy even added some additional mechanics, like you reload your revolver faster if you tap the reload button. Okay, so there's more around. There was no slow motion. Now, obviously, enemies can't reach you whenever you're in those lights. Oh, I don't even think I should be up here. It's almost like when you hit those light posts, enemies just disappear. Now this game originally... oh, am I stuck? This game originally started off... oh, crap. This game originally started as an open world game, and there's still elements of that design in the finished product. They just had issues with the structure. Like, it was really hard to create, I guess, a narrative flow. Oh yeah, there's this like darkness goop that is sometimes around. Plus, as you probably noticed with the what? Oh. With this game being a 7th generation game, with one of the technical innovations in consoles being the multi-core CPUs in both the PS3 and 360, they, you know, this is one of the many games from that generation. Okay. Okay. This is one of the many games of that generation where they kind of put a greater focus on physics. So you're going to see a lot of move, like, you know, I just pretty much knew that barrel would move. I don't think there's anything up here. Wait. Maybe I am supposed to go up here. I thought this might have just been a like a secret area, detoured area.
Beware of Widowmakers.
I'm definitely more prone to use the flares now in HDR. Is this gate open? No. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. The gameplay, like the mechanics, the way that it feels, you can still feel some of the Max Payne I hate to say it, but I guess jank. I love this game. The atmosphere, the music. I mean, even graphically, what they were pulling off on the 360. There's a lot to it. It's like all the fences and gates in here are just stupidly large.
Is a hazardous occupation.
Oh, shit. You know, you see all the dynamic shadows. Now, this game still looks gorgeous, like maxed out on PC. And if only we can get this enhanced, like I mentioned earlier, that would be kind of the best of both worlds, because the HDR really, really does add to this game.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
No pun intended, right?
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
I forgot I had a hunting rifle. It's weird because you get these better weapons, but I almost never use them. Just because the standard pistol has typically been good enough.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story
Oh shit.
And
change
yourself.
one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing.
Is this dude not gonna follow me out here? Oh, okay. Now the fact that you can drive is one of those leftovers from the open world origins. Like right here. Supposed to be able to go through this fence? No. Like, but right here, like the brake lights, the tail lights, all of that just looks much better. It definitely pop. Away for 1 second just to make sure. Oh, this is where Bucky or whatever his name, the cop.
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Oh, shit. See, I could play through this whole game all over again. I love remedy games.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
I like how there's that, like, that thunk that you would get out of a real grenade launcher.
not normal. These birds are weird.
I don't remember having such a hard time like figuring out where these things were coming from before.
The only good thing about this goddamn horrible situation is that I'm not
Why die from these stupid birds? Come on. I think I'm supposed to shoot, but I always lose like track of where they are. Oh, thank God.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
And that's where I'm going to end the stream. End the recording. Absolutely love this game. It runs on an episodic system, with basically each level. But we're going to actually skip this because I'm sure this music
on Alan
is
Wake.
licensed.
Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please.
How the hell did she get her hands on the menu?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be...
Okay, yeah. Because I'm sure he's going to keep talking and talking. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, you have to watch this on an HDR TV to get the most out of it. If there's any other games that you'd like me to record in HDR, definitely let me know in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys later.